Bladder infections are a common ailment in dogs and can cause discomfort and distress for our beloved pets. As responsible owners, it is crucial for us to understand how to prevent and treat bladder infections in order to ensure the well-being and happiness of our furry friends. In this video, we will discuss the causes, symptoms, prevention, and treatment options for bladder infections in dogs. Causes of bladder infections in dogs. Bladder infections, also known as urinary tract infections, UTIs, are typically caused by bacteria that enter the urinary system through the urethra. There are various factors that can contribute to the development of these infections in dogs. Some common causes include 1. Bacterial overgrowth. Dogs with weakened immune systems are more susceptible to bladder infections as their bodies are unable to fight off bacteria effectively. Additionally, certain canine breeds, such as bulldogs and Dalmatians, are more prone to developing bladder infections. 2. Urinary tract abnormalities. Anatomical abnormalities in the urinary tract, such as bladder stones or tumors, can create an environment favorable for bacterial growth. These abnormalities can lead to urine retention, allowing bacteria to multiply and cause infection. 3. Poor hygiene. Dogs that are not properly groomed or have long, matted fur around their genital area are at a higher risk of developing bladder infections. Bacteria can thrive in unclean conditions, making good hygiene practices essential in preventing these infections. Symptoms of bladder infections in dogs. It is crucial for dog owners to be aware of the symptoms exhibited by their pets, as early detection and treatment of bladder infections can prevent complications. Some common symptoms indicative of bladder infections in dogs include 1. Frequent urination. Dogs with bladder infections may urinate more frequently or have a sudden urgency to urinate. They may also display difficulty in emptying their bladder completely. 2. Blood in urine. The presence of blood in the urine, which can range from pink to red in color, is a strong indicator of a bladder infection. 3. Straining or pain during urination. Dogs experiencing bladder infections may show signs of discomfort or pain while urinating. They may squat for extended periods or exhibit signs of restlessness during urination. Prevention of bladder infections in dogs. Prevention is always better than cure, and the same applies to bladder infections in dogs. Here are some measures you can take to reduce the risk of your four-legged companion developing a bladder infection. 1. Maintain good hygiene. Regularly bathing your dog, especially around the genital area, can help prevent the buildup of bacteria. Additionally, trimming long hair in that region can minimize the risk of bacteria accumulating. 2. Provide fresh water. Ensure your dog has access to clean, fresh water at all times. This encourages regular hydration, which aids in flushing out bacteria from the urinary tract. 3. Regular bathroom breaks. Provide your dog with frequent bathroom breaks to prevent urine from stagnating in the bladder. Regular urination helps flush out any potential bacteria that may have entered the urinary system. Treatment of bladder infections in dogs. If your dog displays symptoms of a bladder infection, it is crucial to seek veterinary treatment promptly. Your veterinarian will perform a physical examination and may recommend diagnostic tests, such as a urine culture, to confirm the presence of an infection. Treatment options for bladder infections in dogs include 1. Antibiotics. The most common form of treatment is a course of antibiotics prescribed by your veterinarian. These medications help control the bacterial infection and may need to be administered for several weeks, depending on the severity of the infection. 2. Dietary changes. In some cases, your veterinarian may recommend a special diet that promotes urinary health. These diets help maintain the correct pH balance in the urine and can prevent future infections from occurring. 3. Increased water intake. Encouraging your dog to drink more water can help flush out bacteria from the urinary tract. This can be achieved through offering water-rich foods or introducing water fountains for your dog. In conclusion, prevention and treatment of bladder infections in dogs require a combination of good hygiene practices, regular veterinary checkups, and prompt treatment. By being proactive in our approach, we can ensure the well-being of our furry companions, promoting a happy and healthy life for them.